Understand you soon, it won't be long. Keep on, keep running.
What is up, guys? MV back with another YouTube video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys an absolutely insane coin making method. You can make pretty much as you want with this coin making method. You are going to need around 20k to start off, but you can put in as much as you want into this method and there's pretty much unlimited profit. So it all depends on how much you want to put in and how many coins you have now. But right before we get into that, we are at 680 subscribers right now, and I did set a goal last video. If we did get to 700 subscribers, that I would do a 100k coin giveaway for any console. That still goes, so make sure you guys enter in with this video as well. I'll be picking from, both comment sections from the video, this one and the past one, if we can hit the 700 subscribers. So be sure, if you guys want to get double the chance to win, be sure to go and do that on both videos. But other than that, let's roll the ad real quick and get right into it. Are you looking for cheap Madden 21 coins? Well, I have just the place for you. Go visit igvault.com. They are the cheapest place to go and get your Madden 21 coins on the whole internet. They are also very quick and reliable. Don't forget to use code MV at checkout for 6% off, stack your team, and get those dubs. Yay! Alright guys, let's dive straight into this method. So this method's going to be revolving around the playoffs promo that is dropping tomorrow. At least the first part of it is dropping tomorrow. And with that, we already have revealed on the Madden stream this morning a 95 overall left tackle from the Saints, Teron Armstead, a 95 overall Kenny Clark defensive tackle from the Green Bay Packers, a 95 overall Landon Collins from the Washington football team, a 95 overall DK Metcalf from the Seattle Seahawks, the 95 overall Mitchell Trubisky from the Cincinnati Bears, and 95 overall Brady from the Bucks, 95 overall Jalen Ramsey from the Rams, 95 overall Ryan Tannehill from the Titans, 95 overall Denzel Ward from the Browns, and the last two, or actually three, are 95 Ronnie Stanley, left tackle from the Ravens, 95 left outside linebacker Darius Leonard and from the Colts, and 95 overall James Conner from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, so now with all of those cards releasing tomorrow, there may not be, or there may be, their power-ups when you complete the set. So what you can do is you could probably invest a little bit tonight and overnight and stuff like that, basically before these cards drop, because when you buy the power-ups, they're going to be relatively cheap right now, but right before they drop, there's going to be a lot of hype revolving around that, like 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. range before these cards drop. There's going to be a ton of hype around them, and you can pretty much sell off those power-ups and make profit. I can guarantee you it's happened every time. But not only that, that's not the main method here. The main method here is if you go individually and you filter these teams. So say we started off with the Saints, like Teron Armstead for tomorrow, right? We went over and we filtered Saints, and we went to program, and we just went over to power up, right? You're going to see every single power up for the Saints over here. Now, if you think the Saints are going to make it to the next round in the playoffs, well, then their team's going to get another 95 overall or higher card, okay? And that could be, looking at the people that already have power-ups, that could be Demario Davis, Drew Brees, Emmanuel Sanders, Michael Thomas, Cameron Jordan, Malcolm Jenkins, or Marcus Davenport. Alright, so now any of those cards in here, if you believe that the Saints can make it to the next round, invest in those cards now while they are at their lowest that they're going to be. Because if the Saints make it to the next round, then, and you have one of those power-ups and that player happens to get an upgrade, you'll make bank. You'll make a ton of coins depending on, how much you invest. Whether it's one card, whether it's 30. You can make coins no matter what. And that goes the same for, say, Green Bay. Go over to Green Bay. Kenny Clark's coming up tomorrow. But the other Green Bay power-ups are Adrian Amos, David, I do not know how to pronounce his last name, so I'm not even going to attempt that. But seems to be none of them are up right now. Jaree Alexander, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, and Aaron Jones. So those are all cards that could, if they make it to the next round in the playoffs, those could also be released. And then you go ahead and you look at like Washington. I'm just running through all the teams for you guys just to show you. You go over to Washington and you see Brandon Sheriff, Ryan Kerrigan, Kendall Fuller, Matthew Iodonis, I think that's how you pronounce it. London Fletcher, Terry McLaurin could be a really, 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 really big one here, because if they make it to the next round and they get, you know, another upgrade, he could get a crazy good upgrade, and that could skyrocket his power up price. And then, you know, you go over to the Seahawks too. Look at the Seahawks. The power ups for the Seahawks: Carson, Russell Wilson, Dwayne Brown, and I believe you have, who else is it? Other than DK Metcalf. Let me see. Oh, it's right here. Shaquille Griffin. Okay. And then, you know, you go ahead, you go over, you look at the Bears, and you see, you know, Robert Quinn, Allen Robinson, Roquan Smith, you know, Akeem Hicks, Al Fuller, Khalil Mack, Eddie Jackson, Patterson. And there's just a bunch of these players that if you think that they're going to make it to the next round in the playoffs, you can invest. Because it's not like their power-ups really going to go down by that much. Say you invest in, you know, 20 to 30 of these power-ups and, you know, you were wrong. Worst case scenario, you know, oh no, you didn't lose the 30K you invested. You lost like maybe 5 to 10. It's not even that much. But if you hit, you're going to hit big. Like 4 or 5K probably per card. Now, another team that I think seems very, very, very promising to me, that I've invested heavily in, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Because on that team, you have Ndamukong Suh, Ryan Jensen, Levante David, Gronkowski, Vita Vea. Brady already got his power up. You know, he's at 2.1K. I bought a bunch of Brady's when they first announced him this morning for 900 coins, and I've been selling them off for 2K all day. And I've just made a ton of coins on that. And then, you know, you also have, you just go through and you simply just filter the teams and you look, and you can basically, you know, you could even look at the NFL, you know, professional spreads to see who's predicted to win the game, and you could just go off of that and invest on whatever teams you know, those spreads say that whatever team's going to win. But, you know, basically you just go through the teams and look, you know, the Rams, you know, you have all of these power-ups. Basically, I'd go for the more cheaper side power-ups, no matter, even if it's, you know, a team that's maybe unlikely to win or something. It's the less you're going to lose, because an 800 coin card isn't really going to drop any more than 800 coins, you know what I mean? So it's like, what more can you really lose if you did lose? But then, you know, you go ahead, and I'm not going to go through every, you know, team specifically in every single card, because we'll just be here. But, you know, you have the Rams, you have the Titans, and then you also have the Browns. Let's see, Browns. And then you also have the Ravens. Ravens could also be another decent investment. You have the Colts, and you have the Steelers. Alright guys, so that's basically the method in today's video. Now, if you guys don't have any coins to invest in to this method basically, or any of my methods do require you to have some coins already. If you guys don't have any coins, be sure to go check out my most overpowered coin making method. That's going to be the head-to-head method. I made my latest video on it, and I have a video from quite a few weeks ago on that method. It's the most broken. You can make millions of coins every day. Be sure to go check that out. That'll be linked down in the comment section for the pinned comment. But other than that, that's it.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.